Sunday fun day. Time for some more fishing. We got some worms. We got some bait, some lures. We're just gonna fish and see what we can catch today. Fish around and find out. That's the name of the game. Nothing particular in mind. I do have a minnow bucket in case we want to catch some minnows and try our luck with some live chubs or something, but we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. But make sure anyone watching this after the fact gives a nice love to the stream with a like and a sub. And we'll see you on the next live. I still have my thing set up from yesterday, from when I left and caught the big old carp. So we're just going to continue on like yesterday, never stopped. Part 2 of a 2-part series, fishing with the Sith. It's much nicer out today. It's like 7 degrees cooler. So hopefully I don't sweat my balls off today. But it's going to happen either way, I think. At least I have sunscreen on today, like properly everywhere. We're gonna wait till some people come in here. Always takes a second for YouTube to realize the Sith is live. But I'm gonna load up a night crawler while we wait. Got good potential to get a fish on the first cast. I don't think anyone's fished here today, so I don't want to ruin a good fish with no one in here, you know. What's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Water's nice and toasty where it's shallow here, that's for sure. Alright, now we're just going to wait for a second. There we go, we got some people in here finally. Welcome in, everyone, welcome in. Make sure anyone entering the chat right now, if you wouldn't mind, double tap that screen right off the bat. Give the stream a like, it helps out immensely. Hey, what's up? Welcome in, guys, welcome in. Everyone double tap that screen for me. Let's get these likes up there real quick before we start. It'll help promote the stream, and I appreciate that so much. What's up, Mason? Blaze, happy birthday, happy birthday. We're going to try to catch some fish. When I left here yesterday, I caught a 7-pound carp right after I ended the live stream, which kind of made me mad because everyone was waiting for a nice big fish yesterday, and we got it right after the live stream. Double cast for a double tap. Hey, Shane, what's up? Cameron, what's up? Christopher, what is up? Way to go. Alright, we got some people in here, so make sure you get that like going. We're going to get casting right away to see if we can catch something right off the bat here. Alright, I'm hoping we can catch a monster today. We got one yesterday. I think I'm the first person to fish here today. The sun is beating down on it. That could have some effect. When I caught the monster yesterday, it was definitely later in the day. But we'll see how it goes. It felt like a pole. Yeah, and I brought the minnow bucket, so if we need to, we can catch some live chubs or bluegills or something, use them as bait possibly too. I released it. I ain't taking anything home with me. I want to catch it again one day when it's bigger. It was crazy though. I was fishing, and then my battery died on my phone. I'm like, all right, guys, have a good night. And then boom, as soon as I shut it off, it's like he was waiting for it. Welcome in, everyone. Anyone new that hasn't been here in the last few minutes, make sure you double tap that screen. Anyone who's brand new to the channel, welcome in. The gay Sith. Oh my gosh. What's up, everyone? No, it's not in Florida, Wisconsin. Make sure you keep the chat not rude. Be respectful of me and everyone else if you want to stay here. And that includes you, Mastro or Prez. Don't be calling people gay. Right now we're just fishing for whatever's biting. We're gonna... Oh, I had a bite right there as I was pulling it up. I was gonna recast it. Do a belly flop? No, I don't need to do anything for views. I'm doing fishing for views. I'm not desperate. Damn. I've been good. Set the hook too quick and they're biting. That's good. I'm a little trigger happy right now though. Shane, I'm always been doing good. I'm trying to weed out these trolls from the streams though. No, I wouldn't belly flop in anything. Hey, what's up, Russia? It's too shallow to belly flop anyways. I'd more than likely land on a rock. And the only place you can belly flop probably is by the dam, and then you get stuck in the undertow. So I've had a few bites, nothing major yet. Hey, Solo, welcome in, buddy. Thanks for stopping back in. I didn't see it if you noticed last time, but I made you a mod. You've always been helpful whenever you've ever been in here. I'm trying to get rid of the trolls, so you kind of know what to look for already. Anyways, if you happen to be in here, feel free to put the hammer down on people. Thanks for stopping back in. You love fishing too, that's why I always come to your stream. Nice, thank you, I appreciate it. Hey Christopher, welcome back in. Yeah, yesterday was a tough bite right off the bat. They were not biting. Yeah, just make sure, chat, just stay respectful of everyone in here, including me. We're not here to have a troll fest. We're just here to have fun and fish. If you want to ask to like say something or do something, like feel free to, you know, if you're like, hey, just be respectful about it. That's all I ask. You're learning English, but hey, I mean, everyone's got to start somewhere. You're welcome, Solo. Oh, there's a dead crayfish. Could probably use them as bait. I wish I could use live crayfish, man. We could slaughter these fish. There's nothing that beats a live crayfish. Oh yeah, what is this? This got some size. I think it's a bass, fighting like a bass. Oh, it's pulling good. What is it? Oh, it's a nice, huge bass. Oh, this is a monster. Good Lord, guys. Right off the bat, we got a monster. I'm not even kidding, man. This is a freaking beast. Hey, stop splashing me, bro. Holy shnikes. Look at this, guys. Wow. Let's get a quick measurement of him. This is a nice fish. He's probably about 2.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds, somewhere around there. Okay, don't flop. Don't flop. I'm gonna get you back. No, no, stay. No, don't hurt yourself. What is he? He is 16 incher, just about, maybe a little bit over 16 inches. Let's get some double taps for this awesome, awesome fish. And then wait a minute. This scale is so hit or miss, man. I want to wait on it. Alright. I don't know, this is supposed to be a good scale, but I have my issues with it too. He is 1 pound, 13 ounces. So a little lighter than I thought, but pretty dang good. Alright, let's get him back. That's a great way to start the stream. Heck yeah. Can't ask for anything better than that. Nice good fight too. Slowly swimming away. Heck yeah. Well, we didn't catch the river monster that we caught yesterday, but we did catch a monster. Flawless victory. Yeah, that was a great fish. I was trying to catch one of those yesterday. We caught a couple that were close, but that was definitely bigger than the bass yesterday by a little bit. Definitely take your dad fishing while you can. It's always important to go while you can. I got all this adrenaline pumping now. I'm all excited. What a great fish to catch. I gotta calm down now. Whew. We got the skunk gone on a huge one. I turned my Samsung Performance to light instead of like whatever it is because it's been overheating. So let me know if it looks any different. I don't think it does. Yeah, that sucks, yeah. You gotta be careful with those treble hooks no matter what fish you're dealing with. Alright guys. Let's go. Let's do it again. See if we can start printing some fish from here. It's very shallow, so I think they're going to be stacked up in here. Could be wrong, but that one was definitely stacked in there. Thanks guys for everyone stopping in today. Appreciate everyone being here, definitely. Make sure, don't be mean, double tap that screen. It's a river, and we're in front of like a fish slide, I think is what they call it. They also have a fish refuge over there. The fish slide was first, but the fish had too many issues of salmon jumping up of it. Like only a few would make it up. So then they added the fish refuge, which now every fish can use it to get back and forth. Maybe that's the only one we'll catch right over here today, this morning, or this afternoon. We'll see. I guess if we're only going to catch one, that's the one. I did have a couple other bites, though, that I don't think were that one. There's a couple pesky rocks that are always hanging out down there. Too bad I can't catch those and just pull them out. Right now we're just using the good old-fashioned night crawler, fishing for anything that wants to bite. Oh, so close, guys. I felt it. But you see, almost pulled it off. The great heist, the great worm heist. I'm staying a little cooler because yesterday was like, I think like 10 degrees hotter. So I guess that way I am staying somewhat cooler. Yeah, we had a nice tug there. When I said it though, he only had the worm a little bit, so I ended up almost ripping the worm off. That was a good pull. I thought we were going to have another one there for a second. I'll tell you, I just like catching fish. Night crawlers are one of the funnest, most entertaining ways to catch fish too, and get snagged on the bottom. It happens. As soon as I say that, I get snagged. But the reason I love night crawlers is you don't have to target anything. You can target everything, and it's always just so much fun. You never know what you're going to pull up. All right, peace out. Hope you're feeling better. What's up, Real Outdoors? Welcome in. Blue Gigi. Yeah, there's water in front of me. I can just jump in. I mean, I'm in the water, but the water's warm. This shallow water here feels like bath water. Getting nibbles, possibly little fish. I want that last strike we had there. I thought I should go fishing instead of just watching. I mean, in a way, you are fishing. Just you're using your brain to fish. You're watching the fishing and pretending you're fishing. Oh, I had a northern twig on. The elusive northern twig. It was fighting a little bit too. There's a lot of people out today compared to yesterday. Couple kids in the middle of the river. One guy went all the way down the river. No one ever comes over here. I just don't understand. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in, everyone. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Sunday? I swear I keep getting like these like poles, but then it goes right to a rock, so I'm not really sure. All right, thank you. I know it's a perfect hole, and like even when people, oh, I lost my wind. Even when people see me pulling fish out of here, they never come over here. Like every time I fish here, I'm like, bro, they're gonna come running over here when they see the fish come out of here, and no one does. There's a huge majority of people that don't like to get wet. Like right there, right now. I mean, next week we're fishing in Wisconsin. Nice. Yeah, the people said they were here a couple days ago fishing in the rain, or after the rain, and were catching a lot of big bass. They were using chubs. I mean, maybe, but it's not that. I mean, if you watch me walk across the river, like, it's like not even knee deep where I cross. All right, I can sense a disturbance in the force on this one. I'm gonna use my, oh my God, I told you I felt a disturbance. I'm using the force to pull them in. It's another nice bass. Get over here. It's not as big as that last one, but a nice one too. I use the dark side of the force. Some people consider it unnatural. Ow! Bro. The force awakens. I mean, maybe they don't fish. Yeah, that's always a possibility. How heavy? Nah, he's not a big guy, but I'll weigh him for you if you want. He's probably like 2 inches less than that last one. But we'll see how much he weighs. He's not huge though. He's 1.2 pounds. Maybe it's you. I mean, it might be you. My Peter sense was tingling. Nice fish, though. He's bleeding a little bit in his mouth where I hooked him, unfortunately, but he'll be fine. He's a bass. These things are tough. Ah, Jesus. Scared me. Hang on, once my hand's wet, I can't. Oh my gosh, I can't push it, guys. Hang on. Gotta get the stuff off my screen. There we go. Just in time. Let's go. We are doing good right now. I think they are stacked up here because of the warm weather and the shallow water. So I think it might be like fishing for fish in a barrel. What's up, Case? Welcome back in, buddy. Let's go back in for some more. The force is awakening. Let's go, guys. Let's get those likes up today. Perfect day to get a lot of likes in here. It's totally free, too. Each one of you is gifted one free like by YouTube every time you come to my live stream. So make sure you use them up. They do expire at the end of the live stream if you don't use them. Definitely. All these bubbles is oxygen. Or like other people like to say, toxic sludge that I'm fishing in. Pee or beer also is another common one. All right, let's do it again. We're gonna print these bass. like they're gonna sell them on eBay or something. Hopefully I don't get snagged. I gotta find this one here and pin it. Oops, hang on. Oh no, I'm snagged because I've... Oh my gosh. Alright, hopefully it's visible down there. Let me know if I need to move it a little bit lower or something. No, I was joking about selling fish online. Well, we lost our worm in the midst of all that chaos, but actually, you know, I can't have that up there. I just realized I use my live stream to make shorts, and when you have it up there, it like stays on the short no matter what you do. We'll just let people know what we caught. Hey, what's up, Elevato? You want to join? Go for it, man. It's free to like, free to subscribe. What's up, guys? If anyone does donate a sticker or anything like that, I cannot see it on my side, so the mods will help me there to let me know if someone does send me anything my way. I appreciate any gifts, super chats, memberships, whatever you guys want to give. But foremost, we're here to have fun and fish. All right. Now that we're not dealing with being distracted, time to use the force abilities again. I'm gonna force choke that bass right there. I got him. I got him. All right, let's go get him now for real. Superfly, welcome back in, buddy. Oh, you want a community where you all go to a state and fish? I mean, that'd be kind of cool if we could all get together and just come go to everyone's little honey hole and hotspot and just fish the crap out of it. Could you imagine like 100 of us right here just fishing this dam right now? That'd be crazy. What is this? Oh my God, this guy has a hearty appetite. This is bait right here. I wonder if I should throw him back in as bait. See if there's a bass that wants to eat him. Could be worth a try. He's a little guy. What do you guys think? Thumbs up to let him go. Thumbs down to throw him out as bait. Thumbs down for bait. Thumbs up to let him go. Let him go. All right. Goodbye, little one. Oh, get back there, fishy. There he goes. That's like a tiny little one. The one we caught yesterday was 10 inches. What's weird is he was hanging out down there by those big fish, so I don't really know. We don't necessarily need to use those as bait. We do sometimes, but if we want bait, we can definitely go catch a bunch of creek chubs too. What was it? It was a teeny little bluegill. Tried to put one back and it was dead already? Maybe. I want to catch that monster bluegill again. But to be honest, I would love to catch one of those monster carp that I caught yesterday. Right after the live stream. And that really pissed me off. Welcome in everyone, 153 people in here. Make sure you double tap that screen for some amazing fish we're catching today. Hey Drew, welcome in. Yeah, it's a good background to be fishing in, or for you guys, I guess foreground. But background noise, you know. We got two nice bass. One was 16 inches and 2 pounds approximately. And then another one that was probably about 14 inches. And then the teeniest, tiniest sunfish. I'll throw it under the slide next, or at least attempt to. I'm pretty sure that's where I caught the carp yesterday. A little bit more underneath the slide. Okay, it went there, but I think it was drifting down behind it because of the current, so it might be a good spot. You can't go too close because if it catches the current, it just goes that way and it's kind of useless. You didn't catch anything? That sucks, man. I'll show you my, I use this setup everywhere. You gotta remember, I'm a lazy fisherman. I'm not a professional fisherman. That's a very important distinguishing ability there. My number one ability is laziness. I'll show you what I do though. So, because the current's a little bit faster here, I use 2 split shots. So I have 2 split shots. I have a barrel swivel clip, whatever you want to call them. And then I have the Eagle Claw that comes pre-tied with these little loops. And you can just hook them on, so if you break them, you just can put a new one on and then just slab a worm on there. That's it. And it works everywhere I go. It doesn't matter where you go, you throw it on the bottom and it works good. It kind of works as having a leader too, you know, because it has a little bit of flowage along the worm to free flow a little bit. Alright guys, let's go. I want to be taken for a ride today by an even bigger carp than we caught the last time. One yesterday was 7 pounds. Something's chewing on it. Ah, right into a rock, bro. Something chewed on it, pulled me right into a rock. Now I got twisted around my reel. Come on. gonna break the line. That fish was smarter than we thought. He took us right into a snag. Whoa, jeez. Oh, I broke my line that time. I gotta retie. Must have really been stuck with the sinkers, I think. Normally you can pull the sinker off and you pull hard enough. That's because I showed you guys. That's why. It was nature's way of making me pay the price. I just threw everything in here. I have no... How I catch all the fish. The least organized you are, the more fish you can catch, I think, is how it works. Alright, let me tie this quick. We're fishing in Wisconsin there, buddy. Wisconsin. Pull this bad boy. Gonna have to clip it. What's up, Donald? How you doing? I'm doing good, doing good. The damn rubber duckies, you know. The mafia boss, the duck mafia boss. Fishing's going good, guys. We caught two really nice smallies. And then a really small bluegill made an appearance randomly. It was odd. Don't even know how he got the hook in his mouth, to be honest. Sinkers. Let's try one sinker this time. I know we were using two, but let's give it a shot. We can always throw another one right on really quick. I used to work at Target. Everything was a abbreviation like that. You had to learn like 100 abbreviations. I'm like, why can't you just say what it is? They're like, well, we have too many things to say, so we have to abbreviate everything. It's a much easier, faster way to say it, definitely, though, than having to type out that like every time someone, you know, you're saying that or something. You know what's a funny thing? How I'll also date myself in here when I say this. One day I was playing video games on the computer. I think it was on Steam or something like that, way back in the day, maybe way before Steam even. And people started saying LOL randomly, just all of a sudden in the chat. Never heard it before in my lifetime. LOL, LOL, LOL. And I'm thinking, these people are making fun of me. I'm like, dude, what's going on? And I had to like ask people. I was like, what the hell does LOL mean? And then they told me. And I was like, what? It had just like came out of the blue, out of nowhere. That's how old I am. I don't even know. I think I was playing like Left 4 Dead 2 or something. Maybe even earlier than that. I can't remember how early it was. Because I played Steam before it was Steam. I played back in the day on the games. It was called M-Player. It was like a community-based gaming, like a YouTube kind of. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Jump clear out of the water. Here's another bass. I gotta get my worm. Don't shuck my worm. This guy's a little bit smaller than the last one, but still a nice size. Yeah, I don't know, when you just get these random, like, there's even new sayings that pop up nowadays where I'm like, what the hell? And every new generation comes up their new different things that they use. They reinvent different things. Another good fish. A lot of good bass today so far. Nice. That's the third, like, decent sized smallie. I try to be nice to them every time, and they're so aggressive when they leave. I want them to just swim away slowly and wave to me as they're leaving. Oh, that crayfish had much better days. He just fell apart when I grabbed him. I tell you, it's like a glitch in the Matrix, this spot right here. It's like they forgot to patch the glitch. One day they're going to be like, he's found the hole. This is the hole to escape the Matrix right here. The fish are going in and out of it. Yeah, I probably could. I see them every so often. I just can't use them while they're alive. It's kind of dumb. Oh, wow. I just threw that in there. Oh my God, it's another nice sized bass. What's going on? They're just stacked in here. This is a bigger one than that last one. Oh, dude, stop fighting. I gotta get you over here. Another nice bass. Oh my gosh. I've been blessed today, guys. I'm gonna have bass thumb after today for sure. He's easily a 15-incher right here. I need my pliers. Get out of that mouth, boy. There we go. Woo-wee. That's what I'm talking about, man. This is why I love fishing. I don't like doing anything crazy. I like catching. We're using the bait that God gifted us. Endless amounts of. Stop it. Night crawlers. Stay really quick. I want to measure you. Just about 15. Stop. No. You're gonna hurt yourself, bro. Again, I was trying to be nice, bro. I'm doing these like really nice, gentle releases, and that's how they repay me. Splash me in my face. I guess they're just trying to cool me down on a nice warm summer day. They're just looking out for me, you know. We caught more fish today than some people catch an entire day right now. We're going to fish for like 40 minutes. So I went with the one sinker this time. I don't know if that helped. Maybe it makes it drift a little bit more. Who knows? I don't think it matters right now. Now we just need to get one of those monster carp to swing on over and pay us a visit. I wish you guys could have seen the fight from yesterday. wash these worm guts off my hand. Nice. It's a glitch in the Matrix also. You can catch fish like this. This is like the definition of honey hole. But like I said, it's a perfect setup. You couldn't ask for anything better. It's actually fishable. It's on the other side of the park. That's why it probably stays decent. I felt like a bite right off the bat there again. Let me just double check it. Alright guys, make sure you double tap that screen for some amazing fish we're catching today. What might happen is, like I said yesterday, sometimes it's really hot. It's like a fishing spot here. And then it shuts off. Yeah, off the bottom I've always found to be much more productive than bobbers. Just this little easy setup. Hey Camel, what's up? It works everywhere too. When I use bobbers, all I ever seem to catch is bluegill. An occasional bass once in a while. But off the bottom, you can catch everything, including bass and bluegill. But then you open up the playing field a little bit. You do have to also, you know, be fishing in the right area too. You're not just going to cast this willy-nilly absolutely everywhere and catch something. It's another bite. Oh, it was a big old hit on it twice in a row. Still have my worm though. Hey, what's up? Welcome in. If we're not there, we got to get to 100 likes. We got to get there. That's the first goal of any stream, is getting to that first 100 likes. After that, then we push on to the other side. See how high we can get it. Welcome in. Little tiny bites. It must be like, I feel like there's a pocket of little fish, and then the big fish hang out a little bit in further. Because when you bring it closer, you start getting hit by like these tiny little pecks. Superfly, I would love to go fishing with you here. It's such a peaceful place too, because for the most part, it's just you all the time. You know, you don't have to be on the shoreline over there where there's tons of people and kids and screaming and throwing rocks. Oh, we got 100 likes already? Dang. Nice. That was quick. Thank you guys. Now it's up, up, and away to the moon. Thank you. Now it's to the moon. Or maybe Mars one day. Who knows? I would love fishing with people, man. My fishing buddies go like maybe once every 2 weeks, I guess, if you're lucky. I would love to do like a little collab too and just be out fishing with somebody that is part of the stream, but no one lives by me. I would love to be able to put people on big old smallies, especially people that really aren't able to catch smallies. It's a great opportunity, man. Like, if you haven't caught a smallie in your life, you got to. Like, I know a lot of people think largemouth bass is the cream of the crop, man, but smallmouth fight so much better. They just don't get as big usually. Power grubs. I got a couple power grubs, I think, but I haven't really used them. Yes, you have to walk across the river every time to get here. The only other option is the family that lives up there that I always rescue their dog. I could probably go up there and ask them nicely if I could just walk through their yard, but I don't need to do that. Bit up the road, Fox Cities, nice. Welcome back, Jason. I saw you yesterday. I don't know if you've been here before yesterday, but I did see you yesterday. Alright, let's get back in, guys. It's funny, I can fish every day, but I don't. I mean, it is a lot of work to fish every day, especially in the hot. Like, it's not like a lazy type of fishing. Oh! This is a rock bass. Felt heavy when I lifted it. My worm. Got him. Got my worm. Nice. Welcome back, Jason. Alright, we got our little rock bass to add to our collection today. We caught 3 Pokemon. What would you do if I send a gift? I don't perform, if that's what you mean. I say thank you. I'm already performing by fishing. Nice. Yeah, he felt a lot heavier when I set the hook. I've had plenty of people come in and say, if you drink the water, I'll give you $100. Like, right. I wouldn't even do it for $100. Maybe if I had a life straw, I would. That's about it. Thanks, Christopher. Rock bass and smallies just stacking here. We got the mixture of bluegill now, carp. There is a random possibility of catching a catfish. Possibly the most elusive fish that we'll probably not catch is a walleye, but I guess they can be in here. Sturgeon are in here, but I haven't seen one. There's only one that came up so far. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. What is this? What did I catch? Oh, nasty. What's up, Grand Lake? In Oklahoma, your crappie guy? Well, welcome in. Thanks, Justin. If you get a chance, try a float trip on the New River in West Virginia. 102 smallies on a guided trip. Dang, man. You put a hurting on them. What was your biggest one? Any fins? Man, this is all kinds of hairy. Let's go, guys. Double tap that screen. I bet you we can get to 200 likes before we even realize it. Hey, what's up? Good, how you doing? Alright, I still got a little small piece of worm on here, nothing massive. Should still work. I just usually like putting a tail hanging off every worm I throw out. I'm a full night color type of guy. Heck yeah, Grant, thank you. 4 pounds, 7 ounces, that's a good one. That is definitely a good smallie. My biggest smallie is like probably even like I think it was like 19 inches, but it probably is not even, maybe 3 pounds if I was lucky. But it was definitely a beast. The river fish aren't as big usually, but they fight at least like 2 times harder than these pond fish. Oh, what the hell is that? My pole started getting pulled, like actually pulled. I set the hook and I had hair. I thought I had a big one on there. I mean, maybe it started pulling and going with it. Kind of like a carp can do sometimes, but it didn't run. It started to grab it and pulled it. It started heading towards the rapids a little bit. Yeah, you guys are awesome, man. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday, enjoying the fishing, just enjoying some time, relaxing, hanging out with some cool people. Did you get spawned out? I think though it's the one sinker is, I think it's causing it to float into areas that are good and bad. I've never caught that much hair over here, so I don't know. Seaweed hair. What's up, Dirk? How you doing? Welcome in. Heck yeah, man. I enjoy all you guys being in here too. Like I said, oh jeez, what the hell? Dang it! I just had a huge tug while I was trying to undo a loop that went around my my bail arm. Darn it! Every time you get distracted, man. Hey, can you take care of Bomb Tom? He needs a 24-hour timeout. Give him a permanent one if you want to. He's not adding anything of value. Oh yeah, we caught a lot of good fish today. I lost count, but we caught so many. We caught at least, I think, 5 smallies, all really good size. Thanks, Christopher. Yeah, we don't want trolls in here. Takes away from the fishing. I think we're close. We got to be like about 10 fish already today. I don't know. And most of them have been like quality fish too, not just like little rock bass or anything like that. Not discarding the rock bass, but I'm talking about just size in general. Superfly is a connoisseur of the small fish. I like catching them once in a while, but I still prefer mostly bass and northern. Hey, what's up, guys? Hello. Hey, Dirk, sounds good. Thank you. I might put a bigger worm on. I don't know. I'm getting in my own head right now thinking it's just not enough worm to grab attention. They can definitely see it better if there's more to the worm. I've had a couple hits on it, but it's not getting... Maybe as soon as I say that, I'm going to get hit here or something. I feel like every time I start talking, something happens usually. That's the same thing. It's like, you know, when hey Justin, we're in Wisconsin, the Milwaukee River. We caught a bunch of smallies, some rock bass, bluegill. We're using just night crawlers off the bottom. All right, I'm gonna put a bigger one on. Also, if anyone says something and I don't see it, I do apologize. It's harder. The more people that join, it just gets harder to respond to everyone's comment, but I try to. Thanks for the sticker, Harris. Thanks, buddy. I've tried spoons during the salmon run, and I had a huge one on, a big king salmon, but they're not here right now. But I usually don't use spoons because it's pretty shallow. Alright guys, we're pushing on to our next goal of 200 likes. Anyone joining, please feel free to use up your like before it expires at the end of the live stream. Double tap the screen. You only get one per live stream. Make sure you use it up. You also get one lifetime subscription. If you hit the subscribe button, you can use that as well too today if you like. That doesn't expire, but if you want to use it today, you can go ahead and do it. Just hit the sub button. You're good to go, man. Hey, welcome back. 200 likes? Did we just get there already? That's nuts if we did. We got 244 fishermen in here. It's crazy work, guys. Crazy work. You guys are awesome. 6 of them are all from Super. Hey. One day Superfly is going to be like, I just liked your stream on all 1,000 of my accounts. All right, Jace, thank you. We'll see you around next one. Thanks for stopping through. Yeah, it's a great fishing spot. Hopefully you guys can find a nice, cool fishing spot by you guys too. Most of my fishing spots are really close to me, which makes fishing a lot of fun. You don't have to go a whole lot of places, you know. Mike, I've never caught a muskie in my life. So, to see a muskie is going to be hard. I could probably catch you a pike, just not doing this right now. Is this place boatable? Only on top. Change fishing spots. No, I'm good. I'll change fishing spots eventually. Your whole day is spent just shuffling through all the accounts. Oh my god, I finally hit the 1,000. Whew. Oh yeah, here we go. This is a decent size one. Yeah, he does have rancor energy. I took care of rancor though. Rancor won't bother us anymore. It's fighting good. Get on the current, bro. Oh, it's a huge beast. Another one. I tell you, this setup is like magic. Wow. Crazy. Come on, get the hook out. Sometimes it's so tough. Okay, hang on. I gotta get stubborn, if you know what I mean. Here we go. What a monster, man. Looks, you got some spawning battle marks too. Maybe they're hungry too from spawning. Crazy. Let's see if we can get a quick unofficial measurement on him. He's not really that heavy. I'm not even gonna weigh him. They're all about somewhere in the under 2 pound range. He is 16 inches. 16 incher. Another one. All right, Harris, see you later. Actually, I don't know. That's a pretty nice sized belly on it too, so who knows? Maybe currently spawning. Whew! The Goon Squad, the mod squad, are designed to lay the hammer down if necessary. Heck yeah, guys. What a day. What a day. We got Dirk over here yelling at me to change a spot. Why would you leave? Tournaments? No, we don't have any tournaments. I mean, we have some on like Lake Winnebago and stuff, but not near me. What great fish, man. That tied the first big one I caught. Although the first big one might have been a little bit heavier. I'm not sure. They're pretty dang close. Let's double tap that screen, guys. We're going to get to 300 in no time. So many good fish here, there's no reason why we can't get to 300 likes. Maybe it'll be so good we can push our way all the way to 500 likes today. That would be amazing. The most likes we've ever gotten was, I think, 370, maybe, something like that. 350 to 370, so I think we can beat that. So anyone new, swinging on through, double tap that screen, don't be mean. Man, they are just stacked in here. I wonder if you could just, it would be how cool it would be just to see underwater like footage if you could actually see underneath there. Just what is hanging out underneath the dam. I prefer places that don't have tournaments. I'm not big on tournaments. I don't like, you know, the whole concept of catching like the biggest fish in the lake and then throwing them in a live well all day and then weighing them at the end of the day and hopefully they're still good when you let them go. And then you get those other people that like to cheat and do things with the fish to try to get an edge. But I don't mind, like, overall. Oh yes, I don't mind tournament fishing. It's just there's that type of stuff, ethics a little bit. I wish there was a better way to do it. Like when I watch like John Dalton do it, they take a picture of the fish right away, and then they send them back in. If those are the types of tournaments, like those are cool, where you can just like picture the fish and then get the length and send it on its way. Those are probably the best tournaments. 2 7-inch trout, nice. Best experience of your life? Well, trust me, if you keep going, that best experience is going to turn into something even more exciting than that one trip. But that's all it takes is one time to get you hooked, literally. No pun intended. Yeah, it happens a lot in the big tournaments. So it's the only tournaments, like I said, I like is just you catch him, you take the picture on the bump board, and you send them on their way. This guy is the smallest one yet today. Oh, he swam into my foot and then he went back out. Hey, you're welcome. I'm pretty noobish though. I'm glad you can learn something from me. I'm not like a crazy angler. Like I know certain lures that I'm good with and certain ways of fishing, but overall though, I'm probably very noobish when it comes to all the different things available for fishing. Nice. Definitely taking family out. It's good to get your kids fishing early too. If you wait too long, they're kind of grossed out by it. But you get them in early, they'll love it for life. It's getting a little bit more toasty out now. There's like absolutely no wind today. But it's not as hot as yesterday for sure. 253 people in here. Everyone, man, you guys are amazing. Let's get this bad boy to 500 likes. I can't see how many likes we got, so you guys are gonna have to surprise me. I don't know what we got going on until anyone tells me or I get done with the stream because I'm not using YouTube. I'm fishing blind on my live stream. Come on, guys. Let's push to those 200. Well, so far my phone has not overheat today. I turned the settings to light versus performance because I don't really need performance. Nice. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Anyone that subs, I try to remember everyone. Try to respond to you when you come back. It's going to get harder and harder as more and more people join, but I will try my dangest to remember everyone and try to say hi to everyone and interact with everyone. I don't think next cast is a 5-pounder. I'm not feeling this worm. It's a little ragged. Maybe the next one. This worm's a little sketch. Hey bro, welcome back in. Welcome back. The only thing that can make this spot a little bit better is if there's better shade over the top. If you come here in the morning, it's perfect. The tree right here blocks the sun and that blocks the sun and you're fishing in a shadow, but I haven't come fishing in the morning here in a while. There's no white bass in the this river that I know of. Yeah, I might have to put something else on worm-wise. I gotta use the last one of this pack that I brought. This is the older one I had in my, what do you call it? Refrigerator. Heck yeah, man. I haven't gone fishing with fishing buddy in a while. Went with my friend Mark a few times on the boat. Alright, sounds good, Christopher. Yeah, we'll bring everyone. Just have a mod squad fishing adventure. Yeah, bro, we caught a lot of fish today. What's up, Alan? No sturgeon yet. I would probably crap my pants if a sturgeon came and took me up on my worm today. I've never fished the ocean, so I'm not a good person to ask as far as sea fishing goes. I'm still getting little bites, but nothing massive. Just had another one. We might have to just go give the fish a break. In a second here, we gotta use this worm up. Maybe we'll go try casting a swim jig or something out there. I gotta always make sure at least whatever hand's on my rod, I just got a tight grip, because man, when these fish, every so often, man, they just rip that pole out of your hand if they try, or they at least try to rip it out of your hand. Yeah, I'm starting to sweat. I'm starting to sweat. I try to fish as much as I can. I don't fish here every day though. I'd feel bad for the fish if I fished here every day. They're already pretty overpressured, but not crazy overpressured. It's not like there's like 50 people standing out there fishing. You know where to catch them at? What are you talking about? Catch what? Sturgeon? No, I don't know where to catch them. Not where I am. I mean, even if they're in here, I wouldn't know where to catch them. Hey, what's up, Raw Rider? I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been trying to make some fun videos and also just videos of my catches. And then the lives are always posted afterwards. If you want to watch a live or thumb through a live, you can always do that. But I try to take some of the better catches I get in the live and put them in short form for people to enjoy. In the mouth. Nice. Thanks, Raw Rider. Appreciate you guys. We're trying to use up this worm here. It's my last worm from my old pack, and then I'm going to go put a swim jig on, and we're going to go cast it around for a bit. It's a big white and silver plastic swim jig. Nice. Let's go, guys. We'll get to that 200. $176 people stopping on through. Anyone that's just here briefly, make sure you double tap before you leave. You don't want your like to expire. All right, Rob, we'll see you. Yeah, yesterday I went out. I brought the guns out yesterday. Sun's out, guns out, and I was like, well, I've still got a pretty big farmer's tan, so I put sunblock on my already completely dark arms and left the top arms open to get some sun. Well, I wasn't planning on going for 4 hours, and now my shoulders and my upper arms look like a red lobster. Nice. Thank you, puppets. I like the dragon puppet. That thing looks really cool. And you make those all yourself, which is even crazier. You're like super talented at puppetry and those fly tying. It's crazy. And the other thing that's crazy, you know, if you didn't have a YouTube channel, a lot of people would have no idea how talented you are. We're out here just promoting ourselves, being ourselves, hoping people like it. All right, sounds good. Yeah, I don't know. We got to this last worm now. It's like the fish are like, wait, he said once the worm is gone, he's not going to be here anymore. He's going to go in the middle and fish instead. So now they just stopped biting. It's crazy though how it just shut off. We were like printing fish every cast, it felt like, for a while. And now we're not even getting a bite. $500 XP, nice. Thank you guys. Hey Gary, I was the same way, man. I didn't give up fishing, I just didn't go for probably like 20 plus years of my life. And then I think it was like 3 years ago I went out for a little bit, had fun. Then the next year I went out for a little bit more. And then last year I went just balls to the wall for about 2 months, 3 months. And then here we are. The more you go, the more you catch. I've already caught multiple PBs this year. I didn't think that was possible after catching them last year. I gotta say 6-7. That sounds like you, nice. Balls to the walls, guys. Hit that like button. Make it go balls to the walls. From the window to the wall. $170, nice. We're pumping up the likes now. We're gonna get that 200 in no time. I just wish we could get a fish to bite before we get there. They do not want this night crawler. I think they've all finally decided to gather, like the Jedi Council, to discuss how they're going to come after the Sith. I'm using my dark side powers of night crawlers. $6-7 has a bunch of stupid different meanings. It really means nothing, to be honest, at the end of the day. It's the same thing as 21 and all the other stupid memes out there. It all spawned from the stupid kid at the basketball game after the guy made the basket. There's a lot of different origins for it. I think I did catch all the fish. I don't know what to do with this worm, man. I'm about to just throw it in there and just switch it up. I really don't want to waste it, but they're not biting it. I'm going to take out a little bit more off, have it dangling off. There's a bite. There we go. Little guy. But finally caught one. Little rock bass. Paid us a visit finally. I mean, it felt like it for a second there. I mean, most people probably would have. They would have been like, alright, that was good. It took all my force abilities to concentrate on this fish right here. So cute. We still got our worm though. I thought we were going to lose it, but now we got to go back and try to catch it again. Oh, there he goes. It took him a long time to figure out where he was. I think he swam all the way behind me and then came all the way back eventually. Probably got to be an odd experience being taken out of the water. Oh, look at that fish. Did you guys, I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't know if the fish slid down the ramp or it jumped up the ramp, but I looked up and there was a fish going up the ramp. I don't know what that was. That's crazy. I caught a youngling. Not just the bass. The rock bass and bluegills too. Oh no. This is gonna force us to change right here no matter what, probably. I think that's the first actual fish that I've really witnessed make it all the way up. It almost looked like a little trout. I think the trout would be one of the only fish that could jump up there too. Unless he slid down and then he was like, oh crap. Yeah, I had to break it off. But there's like one really nasty snag right there. Hey, welcome back. Alright, so I got to tie on a new swivel. The only way you can catch fish is with a swivel, trust me. It's the only way to fly. The fish won't bite unless I have it on there. I've tested it. They're so used to it now that they get a little sketched out when I don't use it. Double tap that screen, don't be mean. Darth Vader, yep. I tried to go for that name, but it was not meant to be. I told the story before, but there was actually a ton of Darth Vaders on YouTube already. Partially, some of them on purpose, and I think the other part is a lot of them just misspelled Darth Vader. Hey, Alexander. Okay. We're gonna try this thing. It's gonna get snagged probably right off the bat, and then there'll be no bueno. I do have to take this minnow bucket somewhere. I'm not using it yet. I thought that too when people were like talking about Darth Vader last year when I was talking about changing my name, and I looked it up and I was like, oh, there's like endless amounts of Darth Vaders. I guess I gotta put my viewers away. That would help. Just leave them here, walk away, forget them. Man. Huh. I gotta get rid of this stuff too. I'm gonna go chum it up. I still got this corn from the other day. So I'm gonna chum it up in the corner here. Chum it. Get your popcorn here. Beer here. I should attract some fish. Get the juices out of there too. Maybe we can attract some big old monster carp over there. All right, let's go. Oh, my other worms, almost forgot them too. Man, I'm all out of whack right now. We'll come back. We'll let it marinate over there. See if we can attract the monsters to make an appearance. It's my offering to the river gods. I chummed it up for them. Free food. Now they owe me a 10-pound carp. Big old swim bait. Kind of similar. It's kind of like on a Texas rig a little bit, but it's just the jig head's it's got a Texas rig style head to it. I'm fully expecting to get snagged and then break it off. We'll see. We'll see. They've been eating the creek chubs like crazy, so this is going to mimic a creek chub very nicely. I think I'm going to leave my bucket over here though. The chum bucket. All right, Superfly. We'll see you again. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. All right, let's see if we can catch a monster. It's weird how it... Hang on. Go like this. I think that's what I need to do. Weird. The hook's going the wrong direction, but it's good. I don't care. We'll just try it like this. I might have to rehook it. horrible cast. That looks good coming to the water. I'm not going to be able to stop it too much because I think that hook's going to end up being a problem if I do. It's weird that it flips like that. I don't understand why it's being retrieved that way and not that way. I wonder if it's just how it's weighted or something. It goes straight down. Let's go, guys. Let's get those likes up again. God, this looks like candy in the water for a big fish. There's no reason we shouldn't get a bite on this. It's not. It looks so good. Unless they're just all stacked up deep against the dam, then it might be a little bit harder. It is a good boat name, definitely. Only 11 more likes, guys. Who wants to help out? Get us to 200 likes. I'm sure there was 11 new people that just entered the room as we said that. Hit that like button and help out a small fishing channel. Help the community grow. Help all fishing channels when you stop by and say hi. The fish like it too. This is the type of bait I could potentially have a, oh geez, my drag was super tight, that you could have a pike follow you back. Yeah, thank God I checked that. I would have broke my line if I got a monster. Or bent the crap out of my hook, one of the two. Here's the really shallow part. I usually stand here and fish, and it's not as shallow around me then. Hey, thanks for the sticker. We got three members that signed up for memberships. We got Dirty, Major Win, and I think one other person that Dirty gifted a membership to the other day, so that's pretty cool. I don't have any good member stuff up there. I don't have any member stuff up there. I put it there as, right now as an option for any more support for the channel if anyone wants to do it. We'll eventually probably do it if we get enough members. It wouldn't make sense to do a whole lot of member-only stuff if there's literally like 3 members, though. We'll get there. 200 likes. Heck yeah. How many have we caught? A ton of fish today. Somewhere probably about 15, maybe. I don't even know. I lost count. After like number 5, I kind of start tuning them out because it's like, oh, another one. Yeah, this should catch us a fish. This is the Milwaukee River. It's using I think it's like a 4.5-inch swim bait right now. Trying to mimic the creek chubs and the shad that they've been just pounding here lately. We may not get lucky on it though. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Hey Curry, thanks for the sticker. We're fishing for, well, we fish for anything to be honest, but we're always fishing for bass, and then always hoping for a pike to pay us a visit too. The pike haven't been quite as aggressive. Still trying to figure out why the pike are just kind of being lazy still this year. Normally they're the ones you catch, especially casting. I always felt you're more likely to catch the pike like this casting than the bass, but the bass have been more active lately. Alright guys, we're past 200 likes now, so on to 300. We're going to break on through to the other side. There's no way we can't get a hit on this. It looks so good in the water, I'm telling you. Big old wobbly tail as it's coming in. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we're using this big old paddle tail here. They should want this. But like I've told other viewers that have tuned in before, it is very shallow lately. Not the worst yet I've seen it, at least here. But that can definitely affect the pike a lot more than the bass. Pike don't like hanging out in warm water. Yeah, the Ugly Stick Carbon is such a tough rod, man. It's a sleeper rod. A lot of people just bypass it because they just go, oh, it's Ugly Stick. But yeah, it's a great rod. Probably, like I said this before, is like, you could probably say, you can have any rod you want to fish with the rest of your life. I'll give it to you for free, and I'm still gonna pick this one. One, it will never break. It's light as all can be, super sensitive, and can handle many fish, many, even big fish. Now, it doesn't have the ultimate pulling power of like a heavy rod if you get an absolute monster, but you can still bring them in. It's not going to snap your pole or anything like that. Hey, what's up? There's got to be all kinds of fish just sitting in here, all over the place. It makes me wonder why they just don't constantly hit. other things. What's the pole? Oh, it's Ugly Stick Carbon Edition. You just caught a fish? Nice. 5.4 pounds, that's a beast. I assume it was a bass, right? I guess it could have been anything though. I feel like the kids behind me have spent most of their day trying to find bait and like 10% of their day actually fishing. They're looking for like crayfish, I think. Well, to be honest, I never got to go fishing with my grandpas either. Not because I missed my opportunity, we just never did. There was never like, hey, let's go fishing or anything like that. It's beer. People dump all their beer in the water. It's called Bubbles. That's what it's called. Hey, thanks for the sticker. Anytime you have water churning up this much, you're going to have a bunch of bubbles oxygenating the water. I thought we would have had a bite on this nice paddle tail already, but we don't yet. Let's try something a little bit different here. Hopefully I don't lose it. Got stuck the first time I tried it. I knew that was going to happen. Can't let it stop. The hook's just too exposed on it. I wish that tree was not right in the middle of the fish ladder, because you can't cast parallel to the dam now because that huge tree there. Well, we're gonna probably have to change this bait here soon. Thought we would have got something to take it by now. Hey Sawyer, welcome in. Bill, hello. Feeling like throwing some pop water here again. Hey, thanks a lot. We're going for smallies and northern pike. We started the stream just by using some night crawlers in the little corner there, and we were slaying them. So they're in here. They're just not biting this. Like I said, unless they're just all stacked up against the dam right now, with it being shallow. But they should still be a few out here. It's not like it's super shallow. If I go out there another 10 yards, I'll be up to my chest. So there's definitely pockets where they can be in, but they like to be up against that dam. We're almost coming up to the 2-hour mark of the stream, so double tap that screen, get some more likes in here. Hit that sub button if you want to help the channel grow, be part of the community. Hit that bell notification if you want to know whenever I go live or post anything. Yeah, I caught 2 16 inches today, but my largest was about 19, or I think maybe more, like 20, just about 20. I caught a 19 earlier this year too. It actually like fought barely any, which is weird. I caught it, it fought for like a second and a half, and then it just gave up. I don't understand. Well, okay, I think let's do 5 more casts with this. And then I'm going to switch up the lure again. You hear that fish? You better hit the lure before it's gone. I don't know, it looks great in the water, that's all I can say. There's no excuses. Big stream today. Really good stream. A lot of people in here today. It's nice. We're averaging over 200 people in the stream for a while now. It's pretty big. Nice. Good job, guys. Thank you so much. We're going to definitely hit 300 today. We could potentially break the record. We would need to get probably to 400 likes, and then that will break the live stream record for my channel. I think we're sitting at 376 potentially. Oh, there's a big turtle that just popped up. Saw his head. Maybe the turtle is eating all the fish out there. That's why we're not catching any. Hey Joe, welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. Definitely hit that sub button if you so want to, and come back. We're always just having a good time trying to catch fish. Real fishing too, not just catching big old fish all the time and editing it out so it looks like we never miss a fish. We show you everything on here. Every time I catch a tree, every time I lose a lure, anytime I fall in the river, you're gonna see it all. Bass fishing and always hoping for a pike. Hey Sam, yeah, you're welcome. I try to do it, you know, not only for my own benefit, which is I love fishing, you know. I'm trying to, if you read, I think my description of my page just kind of sums it up in part of it, where like I like to go out and give people the opportunity to go fishing if you can't get out and go fishing. That's why I like doing the POV shot with the camera and stuff. It makes you feel like you're actually fishing. Welcome in, everyone. This is my favorite type of fishing live streams. When people like have the camera on, they're moving around, they're doing different things. I'm not a huge like static fisherman as far as, you know, setting up a pole and putting the camera on my pole. Like maybe one day I'll do that, where I'll just like sit there and chill with you guys and talk with you, and then hopefully a big monster comes and hits the pole. But I like to keep, you know, doing stuff, being busy while I'm fishing. I'll cast 1,000 times before I'll catch a fish, and I won't even care. I'm out here just enjoying it. All right, that was more than 5 casts, so let's go switch it up. My swim bait failed me. I thought for sure on the Kai-Tech swim bait we would have caught something. The amount of fish swimming around this size that they're eating right now is out of control. That's why I thought we'd almost be guaranteed. What's up, Mr. Edits? What's up? Set? I can't read that name. It's a long one. I'm not using a steel leader right now, but I do have them with me. When I'm using certain baits that you retrieve in fairly at a steady pace, a lot of times you can get away without a steel leader. Last year I used it exclusively all the time, but I've been lucky this year. Haven't had any break off because of that. But the pike have been a lot less active than they were last year. There's no real tree to cast under, but it's like the trees are here on the rocks, basically. All right. I'm gonna try the buzz bait that I caught that nice bass on here once. Give this a whirl for a little bit. I'm just gonna leave my stuff here. Yeah, I have whopper ploppers. That's what I was going to try, but I just want to throw this for... Oh, I just had a bite. You hit it, missed it. Well, at least we had a bite already on this. That's more than I can save for the swim jig. Might have been a rock bass, I'm not sure. It wasn't like a huge destroy the type of bait, type of hit. This buzzbait isn't ideal in a current though. That's the only problem. The difference, I mean, they look a little bit different, and rock bass are much smaller. They don't get nearly as big. I might have to just put the other one on, the Chapo 75. I gotta cast more sideways with this to make it work a little bit better because of the current. Hey, Johnny, thanks for the sticker. Yeah, let's put on the Chapo. Not feeling the buzzbait. It's coming in sideways because the current's pushing the buzzbait a little bit sideways. I did catch up that nice one on it though that last time I was here. A couple times ago I was here, I mean. Hey, what you doing? Roosevelt, how's it going, buddy? Alright, Chapo 75 time. Scott, thank you for the sticker, buddy. You know, I had a thought of using that YouTube app today to try it, and then I chickened out. I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. Especially because I'm at the dam. Oh, that was weird. I came out of the water and it started feeling cold, and I went back into the water and it's so warm. The water's warmer than it is outside. Yeah, we had a lot of luck earlier when we were fishing off the bottom. Now we're trying to catch some stuff casting around. We'll see if we can get anything. Oh, Wisconsin. Way up by the dam there. I've caught northern doing this before. A couple bass, mostly northern though. At this location. Yeah, we caught a ton of fish though today. A lot of good quality fish. A couple 16-inch smallies, a couple 15s, a couple 14s. I do want to catch a carp though. We chummed it up just a little while ago there with the corn, so maybe they'll be over there. We'll try it next time. We'll try it the next stream. So the next stream I do, we're going to try the YouTube app, and if it's just poor quality, then you guys can let me know, and then we can just stop it and then restart it. I do not catfish really. There's no really good catfish areas near me. Actually a pretty cool wind when you're in the middle of the river over here. I thought it was warmer out than it was, but it'd be nice if the YouTube app would work, but what you're also going to notice is even if it works great, it's not going to look nearly as nice as it does on Prism. The Prism makes it look like ultra clear and super nice to watch. That's the only bad thing. YouTube really should just reinvent their streaming app. Crappie, I caught a crappie here the other day, but I don't really fish for them. There's not really a good spot for crappie around here. I was shocked to catch a crappie here. It's the first crappie I've ever caught in my life here. Usually you can get bites on the plopper. There's like a rock ledge that goes across. And sometimes when you come over that rock ledge, you can get a fish to either follow you and bite or get a bite on it. But I'm struggling catching the fish here on anything casting. Everyone's been using creek chubs up here constantly. It happens. Trust me. I feel really bad when I do it on a stream, because then I'm like, man, people didn't get a chance to see anything today. That's why I always bring night crawlers with me, just so in case the fishing sucks, that we can still catch fish. Because they'll still hit night crawlers. Even on the worst day, you can catch at least a fish. Yeah, I would love to catch some striped bass. I haven't caught a striped bass ever in my life. There's a lot of fish I haven't caught because, you know, you fish what's around you, so. There's definitely a lot of fish I wouldn't mind catching, but I like to stay close. It just makes life a little bit easier when you don't have to travel very far, but it definitely would be cool to get some new species, some bigger species too. But it's hard to complain when you got some of the big fish we got around here. You do anything to go fishing today? Well, can you? Can you just go? How about you just go? Really, you even tried night crawlers. See, there are days, I have had at least 1 or 2 days in my life where I couldn't even catch anything on a night crawler. And that's when you know it's just time to pack her up, call it a day, and go home and just go try it again the next day. What I've noticed is if you have a really bad day of fishing, it seems like the next time you go out, you can have a really good day of fishing. And vice versa. Sometimes you'll have the best fishing day of your life, and you're like, I want to go back there again. And then you go back there and you're like, where did all the fish go? Kind of always evens out at the end. Yeah, gar. I've only seen a gar once in my life, but I'd love to catch a gar. We have bow fishing for them. That'd be fun. Thanks for the sticker, Nicole. Appreciate you. That sucks. No, I don't fish in Hudson. See, yeah, he caught a 20-pounder after getting skunk. It makes up for it. It happened last year to me, or I got skunked here, I think on a live stream. Could not catch anything for the life of me, no matter what I used. I was so frustrated. It was very rough. It was actually a rough 2 weeks. And I kept telling myself, well, there's probably a reason, and I'm going to end up getting blessed. And then one day I came out here, and I can't even tell you how many bass I caught. I'm saying it was probably like 80 to 100 bass that day. Every time it touched the water, there was a fish hitting it. So, but yeah, the 2 weeks before that, you start questioning your reality there. Nice. Yeah, I think a lot of fish kind of just chill like at the top. I've seen big old fish doing that stuff. Carp too, I think, do that. Oh, you gotta cut. Yeah, you gotta use. Probably gotta use like a leader and stuff, and have like a long pliers for sure. You're stuck at home. Catch one for you. All right, I'll try. We might have to go back to the night crawlers though. We only had one bite so far casting, and that was on the buzzbait. They didn't want anything to do with the swim jig. I was disappointed. I thought for sure we'd get one. No one's fishing here. Everyone left. Every single person left. There's not a single person fishing anymore. Because I saw no one catch anything except for me. Top water up against your runoff. Problem with doing it there's a huge, I mean, I could probably still do it, but there's a log that sticks up. So if you hit it, you're probably going to get snagged and lose your lure. But you could bring it across that way. I think we're going to go over there anyways. Let's go over there anyways. We'll try it. I want to catch some more fish again. I thought we'd get a little bit more lucky casting out there than we have. I could walk down there and try it too. We caught a nice one yesterday on the plopper, but like I said, the water's warm. It's cold outside, kind of. I shouldn't say cold, but it feels cool when that wind's blowing on you. It's only 70 degrees, but man, the water actually feels amazing. Warmer than outside. Nice. Yeah, paddlefish. Those are some weird looking fish. I've never caught one, but someone turned me on to them last year. I was like, what is that? And then they told me to go look it up. These things are crazy looking. Hey, Simon. Nicole, thanks for the sticker. Hey, what's up, Major Win? Fellow creek crawlers. Yeah, we were just talking about today. We have 3 creek crawlers. We got you, Dirty, and then there was a random that Dirty gifted to somebody. So we got a few creek crawlers in the club now. Where am I at? Wisconsin. 93 in Kentucky. Well, that was like yesterday here. It was a scorcher. I stayed out for 4 hours and got burnt to a crisp. How you doing, Major Win? How's Ro doing? Hope you guys are doing well as always. We are doing great over here. Alright, we're gonna go back to our honey hole so we can catch fish. We're pulling out all the stops again. We caught all the fish earlier and then it just stopped when we started casting. So we're gonna go back here and start catching them again. A lot of boring logistics stuff. Hey, it's all part of it. You have a dock, could not stop catching largemouth. Hey, that does not sound like a problem. Yeah, I've been doing a lot more eBay. Been thrifting a lot more, listing a lot more. I'm trying to grow my store back up. What am I doing? Not going to use the worm just yet. Look how frothy it is. I can't even see where my plopper is. Do you have minors? What do you mean? Oh, it's a much better day out today. A little chill in the air over there in the middle, but I tell you, yesterday I was just getting beat down with the heat, but we stayed out, had a good stream nonetheless. It's just a shame I caught the monster carp right after the live stream ended yesterday, that 7-inch or 7-pound carp. I ran out of battery and I'm like, all right guys, I gotta say bye, I'm gonna end the stream. I ended the stream and I think it was like a minute later, huge carp, massive fight. It was unfortunate, but it happens. Yeah, there's lots of good fish here in Wisconsin. Unfortunately, we have to also deal with the winter, so that can be tough sometimes. Do a couple more casts of this thing over here, and then we're gonna go back to the bread and butter. Hey Larry, how you doing? There's got to be a monster in here. We've caught a couple close monsters today, 16-inch, two 16-inch smallies, but those are definitely not the monsters when I say monsters. Green River Lake. I've only been to Kentucky a couple times. Man, these bugs. I keep forgetting about bugs. As it gets warmer and stays warmer, I was like, I gotta start bringing some spray. I'll have to cover myself in sunscreen and bug spray. I'll be a walking chemical factory. All right. Let's go back to basics, guys. Back to the basics. The way we all learn to fish, for the most part. No, I don't have a pond. It'd be pretty cool if I did, though. There'd be some monsters in there for sure. I'd probably tag them too, just so I can keep track of them all. Alright, so last time we were here, we chummed this up real good with a bunch of corn, like an hour ago. So I'm hoping we have summoned a river monster of some sort with the chum. Hey Tasha, welcome in. Alright. Let's catch you guys a fish. It's been a while since we got one because we changed our presentation, but it's all going to change now. Hey Thomas, how you doing? How you doing? All right, guys, got the night crawler on, ready to catch. Let's catch a big one. Please give me that carp, baby. That'll be a nice, fun catch. Hey Milton. Wow, 3 pounds, that's nice. 10-pound bass, that's twice as big as my PB. You're lucky. They were biting like hotcakes earlier over here, so we'll see if they're back. There we go. Yeah. Right up. Right away. Hey, little smallie. Felt bigger than he was, but we'll take him. Boom goes the dynamite. Little guy. Very healthy looking though. Super clean fish. Oh! He didn't want me to put him back nice, I guess. He had to get home, he left the stove on. Red deer? I don't know, maybe. Not today though. Thanks, Christopher. Let's get some double taps for that awesome looking fish. Hang on, I gotta do one quick thing here. I gotta plug my phone in. It's at 30%. I brought my battery back up and attached it to my thing today, so we should be good to go. I don't want to miss that carp like I did yesterday. There we go. Okay, we have a little piece of worm on now still from that last one. Oh no, I got a loop. There we go. I really do prefer just using like full night crawlers. It's such a great presentation, having the huge tail sticking out. It's hard for the fish to resist. Hey Sadie, welcome in. Yeah, this is a little chunk of a piece. We'll see. Sometimes I catch the biggest fish on a little chunk, but not always. It's very lucky if I do. The other thing I might do, we'll see how it goes, put another weight on again like I did when I first got here. I had something pulling on it. I think it was a rock bass though. Skylar, your family doesn't love you. Oh, that's very, very helpful to the chat. Why don't you take care of Skylar? Drop the hammer. Oh, I missed it again. Oh, he was taking it and going up with it, but he didn't like get hooked. Yeah, something grabbed it and took it up, but it's weird because I didn't have that much worm. Felt it though. Started swimming right up there. How you guys doing? Welcome in. We caught a smallmouth also, if I didn't answer that. We're in Wisconsin. Make sure everyone hits that double tap on the screen. Like the stream, appreciate it. Sub if you want. Any gifts you get are appreciated. I can't see the gifts, I can only see the super chats though. So if you do give me a gift, you can either let me know or my mods will let me know, but I do appreciate any support you guys give to the channel. Hey, no problem. We'll see you again. I feel like I gotta put a little bit more worm on. Had a couple bites on this little worm, but I'm just not feeling it. Nope. For a comment like that, nope. Someone come in just says your family doesn't love you, like what's the point of that? They can go. Like I said, I trust whatever you want to dole out to the people that are not being nice. I'm not going to question you. Like I said, if we do something wrong and make a mistake, then all we have to do is just say we're sorry. Yeah, I know that's the best way to catch carp, but I catch them here like worms. Holy rock bass, guys. What a freaking massive, absolute massive rock bass here. Oh my God. £10 channel kit. Look at this thing. Stop it, bro. I'm trying to show you off. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to... Okay, you're not being nice. Look at this thing. So, anyone that was in here, this is what a rock bass looks like versus a smallmouth. Huge sucker. Let's get a quick measurement on them. Just for my own. Dude, chill out. He is approximately. He's only 9.5 approximately, but that's still big. But mostly just thick. Very thick. Look at that. Good. Great fish. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Double tap that screen, guys, for some awesome fishing today. Some great fish. Hello, Joe from Indiana. Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. Having a great day today. I came out expecting to have a great live stream. Catching some good fish, and everything's working out today. Hello, Left. How you doing? You're a big fan? Awesome. Glad to have you. One pesky snag down there that has caused me all the grief. If I could just get rid of that snag, I don't think we'd ever get snagged again. Fish for sale? No, I don't sell fish. It's illegal. Oh, what is this? I have a fish on. I just set the hook and it's a sucker. I didn't even feel it. I was just trying to get it off a snag, it felt like. And I caught this isn't a red horse, this is I don't know, some sort of sucker. Dang it, fight. Oh, jeez. Dude, now he's fighting. He didn't even realize he got caught. I just lifted it up, I'm like, oh, I got a snag. And it just like flopped a little bit. He's definitely not close to the biggest one I've ever caught, but it's a nice different fish to catch. Double tap that screen for this sucker. Oh, he's so slimy. Like, I'm not even kidding how slimy he is. Stop it. Kiss the camera. Kiss the camera. He's blowing kisses, guys, to you. Hey, sounds good. I'm always trying to have a good time, not only for myself, but for other people. Let's get him back. There he goes. He has no idea what even happened to him. He came right up after I set the hook, like just instantaneously. He didn't even fight. He didn't know anything that was happening. Double tap that screen, guys. I do appreciate every single one of you in here, and the ones that aren't here right now, but we appreciate all of you, all the support. I always try to keep it real with you. Just have fun, go out fishing, and everything else will take care of itself. I don't send out emails, sorry. I do have an email listed on my description if you want to send me something, but I don't just send out emails unless it's a friend or a mod or something. We are fishing for everything today. We couldn't get any bites. We got one bite on all the casting stuff we were doing, but we're just basically catching fish in a barrel. Every fish seems to be right over here. Tons of smallmouth today. Smallmouth, rock bass, a bluegill, a sucker. Oh, there's a nice head. I think you know why the sucker's here. I think it's because the chum. The chum I threw in there, the corn chum. I think that's why he made an appearance. Maybe we'll get that big carp here eventually. That's going to be the big score. The fights those carp put up are just second to none. Alright guys, 250 people in here. Let's keep getting those likes up. Keep double tapping that screen. You get one like per live stream, so make sure you use it. Welcome in, everyone. Anyone new, welcome in. Anyone old, welcome back. What a beautiful day. A river to myself. Not a single soul fishing, except for a couple people up top, but nothing down here. Because nobody wants to come across. And that makes me happy. So Justin, 3 away from 300. Oh man, come on guys. We gotta get 3 people in the chat right now that just got double tap that screen. Thanks Christopher, you're awesome mod. I appreciate you hanging out with me all the time. First one in, last one out. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Braden. Excellent. 300. 301 now. Heck yeah. You know what's next, guys? Next is we got to break the channel high of likes. So in order to do that, we have to hit 400 because we got right about 376 as my high, I believe, if I recall correctly. So the best way to beat it, get to that 400 mark. And if we can somehow get to 500, that would just be actually kind of crazy. Bradley, yeah, there was so much. Justin, thank you. Yeah, dams and spillways are like some of the best to fish. Not only for the sounds, but there's usually a lot of great fish by them. You know, if you fish like other places, like a pond or something. Oh, I had something there. Ponds and lakes and anything else, they're fun to fish, but the fish are just constantly, there's so many up in here and they're cycling in this little like whirlpool area. Just keep cycling new fresh fish. Hey, thanks for the sticker. Boss man. It's a boss move of you. Mafia boss. Little bite. Very little bite. Biggest catch today or in general? We're in Wisconsin. Home of the Green Bay Packers. Today, the big one was, I mean, lengthwise, the sucker probably was a little bit longer than the bass, but we caught 2 16-inch smallies today as our big ones. Richie, thanks a lot for the sticker. My biggest fish, though, is a 38-inch northern pike. It would have gotten beat last year if I was able to land the king salmon I had on, but it got off. Story, hello. Donna, hello. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but hi. How you doing? All right, put a bigger worm on now to draw the attention of the big ones. That's a money cast right there. There's a big one waiting down there. We're going to use the force powers. The dark side of the force to catch the big fish. Donna, I do try to remember everyone. I can't quite remember you. I don't want to lie to you and just say yeah, but I'm sure if there's something that... no! That was close. He let go. I was just about to set the hook and it ran into like a snag and it dropped. Tarpon? No, I don't have tarpon where I'm at from. I keep trying to remember everyone's name. It's just it's real hard, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but there's a lot of people I see throughout the day, and it's a whole nother level trying to remember hundreds of people's names, but I try my best. I'll get it eventually if you keep coming back. Hey Andrew, thanks for the 2 stickers. Might scare the fish. Are you talking about my shadow? I know someone was saying my shadow was going to scare the fish standing in here. Or were you the one that's saying standing in the actual water was going to scare the fish? I remember that comment. Maggots? They don't have maggots. They have waxworms and leeches by me. You could try leeches. We did have a huge bite though. That was definitely a big fish that we just lost there. Now further downstream there's nothing. Further downstream, except for way down, it's just shallow. The only place to fish here is here, in the middle there, in the front over there, a little pass through between the island and the shoreline, and then you have to go the shoreline down that way. There's a couple of spots, and then half a mile down there, and then you can finally catch some fish potentially. But I don't know if I want to do all that walking today. I'm just enjoying the day and fishing. I don't know, I have a good memory, but there's so many things that happen in the live stream and so many people, it's just hard to keep track of it all. I try, and it's going to get harder and harder if we get more and more people always in here, but I'm definitely going to try my best to remember people and chat with people that keep coming back. But if you've ever tried to remember even like a couple people's names, it can get difficult. We're talking about hundreds of people now, thousands eventually. The best way to get me used to your name is I gotta say it a lot, Donna, and then like if you post on some of my videos, I can see you there, and I get used to seeing the name, and it becomes a little bit more, oh yeah, I know that person. A stupid rock or something every time. All right, Cody, have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping in, hanging out. Hello, how you doing? Shark, nice. Was it a great white? Yeah, we almost had another big one there. I was so mad. It was running with it, and then it hit the snag and stopped. $286 people in here, guys. We're coming up to the 3-hour mark now. So make sure we double tap that screen in honor of the 3-hour stream so far. We gotta be pushing towards that 400 goal of likes. I don't like setting goals, but since we're close, let's beat our high likes and get to that 400 mark today. Welcome back, Tina. Travis, hello. Jose, hello. Ricky, I'm not sure. Feeder Technics. How many fish today? A ton of them. I don't know, maybe somewhere between 20 and 30 fish today. I don't know, I've lost count. We caught a bunch of them though. Had a bite. It's definitely small. Definitely small. Yeah, if anyone's a subscriber too, if you've been a subscriber for at least 24 hours, you can feel free to post something on the community page. If you want to post your catches, if you want to post your gear, you want to say something about something, you know, feel free to post it. We're just building a good, solid fishing community. Try to help out other fishing channels too. Make sure you always, you know, stop in, say hi when you're scrolling through. Give them an attaboy, a thumbs up. Let them know that, you know, someone's watching them. Sometimes you see people fishing on live streams. They have 1 or 2 people watching, if even that. So sometimes just stopping in and saying hello make their day. Yeah, I don't use a float. Yeah, you gotta enjoy the moments while you got them. Anytime, this moment could end for me, just like anyone else. So I always say a stupid saying is you gotta fish like it's your last time you're gonna fish, and that's something you could use in anything in life, you know. Just very unpredictable life here. But I've been blessed, and I appreciate all you guys that hang out with me. Make it a lot of fun to go fishing. Yo, Salty Salvador. I'm still searching for the river monster, though. We're catching a lot of fish today, a lot of good, solid fish. But we haven't caught the monster yet. Yesterday the monster was caught at the 4 hour and like 5 minute mark after I stopped the stream at 4 hours. Yeah, spillways are so much fun. You can catch everything and anything usually. You don't have to particularly like target anything. It's fun. You just fish. Alright, we've had a few bites take some of our worms, so they're still biting. We haven't had a huge bite though. I feel like they're less up by the, like in the dam, and more a little bit further up. I wonder if I should put that second sinker on. We caught a lot of fish today, Travis. Thank you, Vision. Appreciate that. We're in Wisconsin. Dude, they're just tearing up my worm. There's like some little fish in there just pounding the worm. Caught a ton of fish, somewhere between 20 and 30 fish today. We caught a sucker, rock bass, smallies, bluegill. I'm going to try one more cast here, and then we're going to put the other sinker on to see if that changes the presentation. Yeah, I keep getting hit. Okay, one more cast because I had a bite really quick on that one. And then we'll do it. When I first got here, I had 2 sinkers on. It was working great. Then it got snagged and broke off, and I went with 1 sinker, and then that was working good. And then that stopped. With the 2 sinkers, you can get it to stick a little bit better, closer to the current, which might help. There's that little fish again. Little tiny fish just pecking away at it. Okay, last cast, I promise. Then we'll do it. I'm going to keep saying that until I catch the fish. Watch. What's that cheese wheel rolling event out there called? I don't know. I've never been there. I've never even heard of the cheese wheel rolling event, to be honest. Must be some other spot in Wisconsin that they do that. Oh! He came off. He came off. I don't know what that was. I knew there was a fish there. He was like swimming around with it. I set the hook and he came to the surface when I set the hook and then came right off. Kenai Salmon Derby? Never heard of that either. Alright, gangster. Definitely go get some rest. Thanks for hanging out and having fun with us today. Rock and roll. Thanks for the sticker, buddy. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll see anyone leave, and we'll see you on the next live stream for sure. Don't forget to subscribe before you go if you're not already. Hit that bell notification. Check out some of my other content. I make fun little short videos. I think eventually I'll make some other actual videos, but the live streams are a lot of fun to do, so you'd have to not do a live stream in order to do an actual video, so it's a trade-off. Man, we were over 300 viewers just a second ago. Absolutely insane, guys. This might end up being the best live stream. Wow, 14 stickers. Rock and roll, thank you. You are a rock star, rock and roll. Oh, it's in Alaska. I mean, I would love to go to Alaska just for going to Alaska purposes. Sounds like a blast just going to Alaska, let alone fishing up there. Okay, 2 sinkers, big ass worm. Now we get the big ass fish. There's a little bite. Yeah, he's just tearing at my worm, it feels like. Yep. I wonder what we'd catch if I fished here with like chicken liver. Nasty, smelly chicken liver. Maybe a catfish. Probably anything though, they'd probably still eat it. All these different fish down there probably still munch on it. $336 people, guys. Hey, before anyone leaves, I know a bunch of people just came in here. Why don't you double tap that screen for a fellow fisherman? Oh no. This is what I was afraid of. The 2 sinker method is a much bigger snag chance. Got it. I got it out. I lost the sinker though. I guess that's a win. I lost my worm and the sinker. I'd rather do that than break my line. Hello everyone, welcome in. Double tap that screen. Don't be mean, help out the stream. Well, it didn't take long to get snagged with that second one, but we're going to try it again. Try another sinker again. 346, nice. We're so close. We're 30 away from just tying it. $38 likes away from tying the record. And so close to 400 likes. And for the size channel that we're dealing with here, that's actually a really big accomplishment from all you guys helping out. We're not a big channel, but we go against big players in here, so glad you guys choose to help support the channel and hang out with me. Look at that, 353 already. Nice. Catch one, eh? Yay. I'm trying to. Caught plenty of them though today, so. I caught my week's share of fish just today. Alright. Let's come over here. Maybe the change of angle will help not getting snagged. We need that carp. I want the carp. We caught two here in the last week approximately. So they're making their rounds every so often. Well, that's not the carp, but it's a fish. Not a carp, but a fish. Little rock bass. Oh, you got parasites all over him. This is a nasty one. Poor little guy. Get back in there, parasite-ridden fish. Not the nicest looking fish we caught ever, but it's a fish. Oh, somebody stole my worm. Urgh. We gotta catch a big one. I think we caught all the big ones today, huh? Got him! Fish on! Didn't even have a chance to really say fish on or anything. It just came right up with little rock bass. Eric, that's not very nice. You shouldn't say stupid stuff. You're gonna get a 24-hour ban. Where's the bigger one? Yeah, just ban both of those guys, Adam and Eric. Don't even give them a warning. Just ban them. What's up, Jarb? Dabba, what's up? How you doing? Getting little fish bites really deep in the dam there, which is weird. They don't usually hang out in there. We're in Wisconsin, near Milwaukee. Hey, thank you. Thank you. We've done them very well, so now we're just trying to hit our 400 likes now. We caught a ton of fish today. And we're still kind of searching for a big fish now. Hoping we can get a taker here. But we've caught a lot of really nice fish today. I feel like I might have to back off a little bit. You've been there before. They have mushy there. Oh, are you talking about muskie? Is that what you're talking about? Most of them have been rock bass and smallmouth. There's this freaking rock right there that the fish bite it and they must go right underneath it, because every time I get a bite, it takes me right there. I've lost a couple fish that way. Nice, thank you. Yeah, I haven't caught a muskie yet, but they do have some big old muskies here. But in this water, pretty much all kinds of fish. They got all kinds of different kinds of fish in here. But the most prominent species is probably smallies, as far as what I catch. 363, nice. 13 likes away from tying the stream record likes, and then we'll easily, I think, get the 400 then. Oh, there's a fish on there. Oh, nice. We got a visit from a nice big old bluegill like we got yesterday. He's a little bit smaller than the one yesterday, but this is a nice one. He's about, I don't know, like a 9-inch bluegill maybe? Look at this guy. Greetings from Germany. What a big bluegill. These are fun to catch, man. These, like, little bluegills can be kind of annoying, but these big ones are cool. Get out of my lap, bro. Yeah, he's definitely not as big as the one yesterday, but man, he's not far off. Definitely not far off. He's a big boy. This is a bullgill. Blue geeky. He's just chilling over there. He's like, man, what the hell just happened to me? Love mixing it up, getting different species. Hey, happy Sunday, Sunday fun day. We're having a great day today. So many fish. chance we're gonna get a good fish. Nibbles and rip my worm off. Guys, we're pushing close. We're trying to get the 400 likes on the stream today, so if you want to help out, feel free to double tap that screen. You get a free one every time you enter the stream once a day. Oh, nice. I don't know if I've ever watched any fishing channels from overseas. They don't ever recommend them to me. I'm in the US ecosystem, the algorithm. Another bite again. I feel like there's literally a rock with hair on it down there, like the green hair in it. They keep biting it and running right to it. Oh, another. Stole my worm. Well, we're getting hits. It's good. They don't feel like the river monster, though. There are huge fish in there. They usually come and pay me a visit on the side here. It's hard to fish the whitewater, though, because all the rocks underneath there. And a giant log that's stuck out there, too. Hey, what's up, fishes? MH fishes? Yeah, I like casting right next to the whitewater. You catch a lot of fish that hang around here. They cycle in and out. Oh my god, we broke the record already. Oh my, he stole my worm. We broke the record of likes. We're gonna get to 400 in no time, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are very kind. It's definitely going to be the biggest stream of the year and of, I believe, last year too. It's pretty awesome. And we had a lot of great fish today too, which definitely helps the stream, but it's also good to have good results and a good stream. You can do one or the other sometimes perfectly fine, but doing them both is ideal. What about up top? It's just harder to fish. It's just a long stretch next to the river, and I can't go in it. It's too deep. There's fish up there, trust me, but I usually never fish up there. I'm going to fish up there one of these days and actually take some time and try to catch stuff up there. I just don't prefer fishing up there just because I'm more used to down below. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in, guys. We're so close to 400 likes. Just need a couple people yet to double tap that screen, and we'll be there in no time. Probably in the next like 5-10 minutes if everyone just double taps their screen who hasn't. You gotta catch a 400 like fish though. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to that one that's been there the whole day waiting to bite. I've caught a ton of bass already, but I'll try to catch another one. We're fishing for whatever bites today. I was going to do the walking stream, the walking whopper plopper stream, but I was so tired today, man. After the stream yesterday, it beat me down. On top of that, I wasn't sure how it was going to look down there with how shallow it's been getting. The last time I was down there, it was pretty rough until the end. We started catching them. 6 more likes, guys. And then 400 is upon us. You guys rocked. I do appreciate all you guys. Every one of you guys. Oh, you bet, Dan. My favorite reel. Don't let anyone tell you it's not a good reel or a good rod. Don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this rod. Well, I could use a bobber. The problem is the bobber catches the current really easily and then just goes downstream, and then you have to reel it in over and over again. And that's usually why I don't like using a bobber here. There we go. No! What was that? Fishing line. Hey, I got my line back, guys. The line I broke off earlier. I got my swivel and my hook back. Hey. W. W. It's not a big find, but it's nice to retrieve it. Getting your own stuff back that you lost. Alright, put that back where it goes. I thought I had a big fish on there for a second, but it was my fishing line. Alright, I gotta untangle myself from my own fishing line though, that's the only problem. There's a lot of it. Where's my clippers? Bro. Now my worm fell off. Okay, got it. Get over there. Fishing out of Wisconsin, near Milwaukee. How's that lake total looking? We hit that 400 yet? I'm sure somebody wants to be the 400th lake. Not expecting me to catch my fishing line, that's for sure. Let's do it, guys. Here we go. Let's catch a big one here for the 400. Oh, thought I had it. Felt it for a second. Still hitting. We're in Wisconsin. Three more likes, guys. We'll hit that 400. then I'll stop asking you for likes. We'll get there, and that's good. We were good with 400. It'll keep going up though, but 400 is something pretty cool to reach. It's a lot of likes for a little channel, so I appreciate the love. It lets YouTube know that you guys like me. You really like me. Nice. We did it. 402. Excelente, guys. You guys rock. What a good solid core of people we got in here, man. I'll tell you. Oh, again, they're just playing around. They're getting those stupid bites over and over again. Give yourself, guys, a like now. Pat on the back. Thank you, guys. You guys rock. I would still be fishing, but it would be half as fun without all you guys here enjoying it with me. Fishing is my escape, like it is probably a lot of yours. Alright, putting another worm on. We got to catch this 400 fish here. The 400 like fish. It's a necessity to catch it. It doesn't even matter what the fish is. We need to catch it. Who is it going to be for the 400th fish? The 400th like fish. Please be a giant. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Kind words. I'm trying to always improve and get better, and I just have a good time while we're out here streaming. There we go. 400 fish right here, and it's got a little bit of size to it. As soon as I picked it up, it's a bass, I'm pretty sure, the way it's fighting. Get out. Oh my God, get out of there. Do not come off. Nice. This is a great 400 like fish right here. What a beast. What an absolute unit. Oh, jeez. What a freaking tank. Look at that, guys. Let's get some more likes in for this freaking fish, man. Nice. What a great fish for our 400th like fish, man. Hey, Magoo, what's up? Welcome back. Man, what a nice fish. He was fighting great, too. Exactly what I was hoping for. Here's looking at you. Heck yeah, man. Probably another 16-incher maybe. Let's measure him quick. Maybe 15, 14 to 15. Oh, no, stop it. Stop. No, bro. Stop it. Just chill for 1 second. Stop. No. Really quick. He is 15 inch. Stop it, man. Put him back, you coward. Can you take care of Democrats suck? Put him on the naughty list. Thanks, guys. Thanks, New Jersey Fishing Maniac. Yeah, ban Democrats suck. Give them the permanent ban. Someone who doesn't know about fishing. Oh, a ton of them, man. A ton of them. I can't even tell you how many we caught. And they're like, most of them was in that size too. Bye, loser. Democrat sucks is a perma-ban when he comes back. He doesn't know anything about fishing. Crying here. Alright, let's catch another one now. I can't even tell you how many smallies we caught though. We're over 30 fish, probably, at least for the day, and more than half of those are smallies, if not the majority of them. Personal best, I don't have a weight for it, but it was a 20-inch smallie and probably about 3 pounds is my guess on the weight. I've caught a 19-inch one here this year on a buzz, or was it no, a spinnerbait. Hey Christopher, if Democrat Suck comes back after his timeout, give him the permanent boot. I put him in a timeout. Talking shit. Gonna send me $100,000? Wow. Wow. The smallies in here, they get long, but because they're river fish, they always stay a little bit more lean. You catch a big largemouth, they're always bigger because they're in like the non-moving water. These fish are athletic. The 19-inch one that I caught this year, he was 2 pounds 11 ounces. Oh, I thought I felt something pulling on it. Let's do it. Gotta use up the rest of these worms. I hate taking worms home. I really do. Oh, there was a nice pull again. What the hell? Almost took my worm off. Got a big chunk of it. That's because I timed him out and it deletes all of his messages, so I didn't know if you were in here because he was talking shit, so I timed them out. I love catching bass, smallies and largemouth, preferably topwater. Keep stealing my worm. There's like a horde of little fish that feels like a wall of them. That's the thing that sucks about my end, for modding from my end. It's weird because like Prism only gives you very minor abilities. I can only give people a 5-minute timeout. I do have a mod account under my own name that I would have to go on my other phone, log in and do it, which I will do if it need be, but he's being a jackass. All because I can't use the stupid YouTube account. What's up, Dorothy? How you doing? Yeah, bass are just so much fun because they fight, they jump out of the water, they pull, they dig, they run, you know, they do everything you want a fish to do for the most part. And they hit tons of different lures and stuff, so you don't have to really pinpoint them too hard. Oh! Why did that come off? That thing was huge. What was that? What even was that? Dude. I set the hook and then it like came flying out after I felt it. Bump. I was pulling down on the rod, making it bump up and down. Now I'm all tangled on my rod tip here. Man, that was crazy. How do we get this thing out of here now? How does it even happen? It was a nice sized fish or something for sure. Dude. Some of these tangles, those are the worst when you don't even do anything. Alright, I got it. There's definitely a fish that had some size to it. My whole rod was, I could feel it like thumping. The same feeling you get when you just get a monster on there. But there was like no resistance, it just like came off. After I set the hook on it. Really odd, really odd. Oh wow, thank you guys. Oh wow, I just picked it up off the bottom and a freaking bass slammed it. I was just trying to readjust it and it picked it up right off the bottom when I lifted it up. Oh no, he fell off. Oh, he fell off right there at the end. Dang it, man. Oh well, we got him close enough to see him. My hook is slightly bent, and I think that's part of the reason why. That's the commonmost fish right there, the smallie. Dang it. He wasn't a monster. He definitely wasn't the biggest one we caught today, but he was a good size and a good fight. I'd say he's probably about 14-incher. So close, guys. Dude, he was fighting good, and I couldn't, like, as close as you could get to the shoreline, and then he fell off. Like, in that's right there, that. Damn. Damn! We're fishing at the dam. Alright, I got 2 more worms left. 2 more worms. After that, I'll probably call the stream because we definitely reached our mark. Been fishing for 3.5 hours. By the time we're done, it'll be closer to 4. Gotta get some stuff to eat. Hey! Ninja, thank you so much for the stickers. Dude, Eagle Claw Snells are by far my favorite. It's so easy to do. You just, like I said, you just throw this on like that, little swivel, hook them on, boom, boom, boom. Favorite lure is the Chapo 75. All day, every day, if I had the choice of choosing one. Ninja, thanks for the stickers, bro. How you doing, Adrian? Man. Well, at least we got them all the way to the shoreline and we're able to see them. And we have the entire fight, which is most of the fun of catching the fish too, is the fight. So we got to experience all the fight. We just didn't get able to pick them up. Yeah, I had just like literally lifted up my worm to readjust it, and he just slammed it. They're probably just down there looking at it. Maybe when it's sitting down there, no bites, there's just like a circle of fish surrounding it, like, bro, next time it moves, it's mine. What's up, Janelle? Crazy amount of smallies. They're all up here today. Trying to stay cool. Stay oxygenated. Oxygenated? I don't even know if that's a word. Alright, LJ. LJ Era 21. I gotta try to remember your name if you come back. LJ Era 21. Nice of you to come by and oh, there we go again. I just lifted it up. Same thing happened. This time it's a rock bass. Thanks for stopping in and having some good chats with us, enjoying some good fishing. It's been a blast today. The one I'm using is my favorite right now. Shimano Nasky HG and the Ugly Stick Carbon. That's my absolute favorite. A little rocky. Yeah, I did. I was so upset. It wasn't you leaving the stream. As soon as I ended the stream. So, you didn't miss it. I ended it because my battery was dead. And then, sure enough, I was like, well, I still got a worm on. I'm going to finish using it. And boom. Huge old monster. It was a massive fight, too. It was a great fight. And I don't even have it on camera. I was only able to take my other phone out and film the catch, you know. Thanks, Christopher. I was just as upset as everyone else probably was that they missed it because I was unable to record it even. That was the biggest fish of the year so far, I believe, besides maybe some pike early in the season. I like catching them. They don't seem to get in the way too much of the other fishing. They're fun to catch sometimes. But yeah, they can be an aggressive bully panfish basically. But people say the same thing about smallmouth bass. Usually people who like largemouth bass, a lot of them don't like smallmouth because they can be ultra aggressive. Can take over, you know. Are you talking about today or last time? Because we caught 2 of them last time that were probably about 2 pounds, right around there, and we caught another 3 of them today that were at least 2 or 3 pounds, or not 3 pounds, about 2 pounds. We caught 2 16-inchers today and 1 15-incher, and tons of 14, 13s. So the fishing's been much better than last time. But yeah, we did catch some nice fish. I just wish we had that freaking carp. That would have just been the bee's knees. That stupid snag every time. Alright guys, I'm going to throw on the final worm to add to this little cluster. I'm going to try to catch the final fish today on the live stream. Yeah, last time we caught a couple of them. Not a lot of them, but we did catch a couple 2-pounders. Alright, we got 1 worm left. 1 piece of a worm also. I'm going to throw that on. I'm going to try to catch 1 last fish. If we don't, it's totally okay. We caught our shares worth for the week. Alright, Randy, sounds good. Or I mean Randall, I'm sorry. Randall, thank you so much. If you want to check out Randy, go check out his channel, Randy4252. What do you do, Randy? Fishing? Alright guys, let's double tap that screen. Might be your final time to do so. Like the stream, sub, might be the final chance you get to do so. Check out my content. If you enjoyed the stream, you'll probably enjoy my content and see some of the other fish I've caught. Check out the community. Feel free to post stuff on the community if you want. You got to be a member though, or what do you call it? A subscriber for 24 hours. Here we go. Wish us luck, guys. We need to catch 1 more here. We'll take anything, but always prefer a big one. Off-road, outlaws, cod. Start fishing, nice. Yeah, fishing's an up-and-coming niche, it feels like. It's been around forever, but the niche is definitely getting some steam this year. It started last year. I felt like a lot of new content creators were getting a lot of good pushes on fishing streams and just fishing content. So it's a good thing to add. A lot of people love fishing. No, it's not Niagara Falls, but it's closest thing I got to it. So it's my Niagara Falls. Heck yeah, real outdoors. Fishing is life. You ever wonder what you would do without fishing? Life would be so bland, man, I tell you. I wouldn't even know what to do with myself. right there. I can feel it. There's a bite. Oh! What was that? It felt like a biggin. He got my worm, piece of my worm, but not all of it. That might have been the biggin, guys. Hopefully I didn't miss them. It felt like little tiny pecks, and then I picked it up, and there was a lot of weight there, but then it just had like a piece of my worm in its mouth or something. Oh, I had one on again. Alright, let me redo this here. Yeah, definitely. That's how I felt in April, man. I was like, oh, we can finally start fishing, and then flood. Couldn't fish for a long time. Alright, I'm being a little bit more careful with this one because someone got a piece of my worm again. They're just destroying it piece by piece. Trying to catch one, trying to catch a decent one too. I think we missed it though. So how many likes are we at right now? Where are we sitting? I haven't got an update in a while. See what we're going to do here for this stream. 400 something probably. Oh man, we are just living on the edge of worm right now. We're going to need a lot of like 448. All right, we're going to hit 450 easily. That's crazy. Try to get one. We got like a hodgepodge of 3 pieces of worm on there. Oh, I got one. Ripped him right out. It's a little rock bass, but we still got a little piece of worm. All right. We're still in the game, guys. We have a little bit of worm left. He's freaking out. We have just a little bit left. We can try it again. Unfortunately, I think we missed the big one. That first cast when I said, ooh, that was a good cast right there. We're going to get him. I felt him. Now, we still have a chance though. You're saying there's a chance. Star for the fishies, thank you. And then next time when I go live streaming, I'm going to be attempting to use the YouTube app. So if you guys check in and you see it looks like complete crap, you're going to know why. But we're going to try it to see if it works. Thanks for the sticker, buddy. But we're going to give YouTube app another go. We're going to see what it looks like. If you guys prefer the way this one looks, we'll definitely stick with this. There we go. What is this? What is this? What is this? It's another rock bass. We still have a worm. We still have the worm. Hey, how you doing? Nice. You still got a little piece of worm. Back at it again. Ooh, there's a little crayfish. I can add that. It's dead. Oh, it's like really dead. It's like the shell of it, actually. Thank you, Christopher. All right, this is what we got. Thanks for the star. Thank you. I'm not sure what you're asking, Leo. You can use dead ones for bait. You can't use live ones. There's no problem with live ones. Oh my god. I mean, no problem with dead ones. I have this much worm left. I don't know if it's gonna work. No, I'm not in Maine. Okay, this is the tiniest little piece of worm ever. But there's still a chance. Probably not a very big chance. We're gonna have a real hungry fish for this. Hey Dari, good to hear. Good to hear. I think I had a little bite. Might have had a little bite. Nice, Randall. Where are you going fishing? What are you fishing for? All I can understand, Leo, is hi. I'm not really sure. Thanks for the heart, though. Please don't spam. Nice. Okay, ban them. Ban them. Permaban. Oh, nice. I think I've been there before, at least once in my life. Nice, good luck, man. Nice, Cody, way to go. We worked the smallies here today. We had a lot of fun catching a ton of them. Damn, that's a big water snake. Alright, we're trying it again. I can feel slight little bites on it. I just don't think it's going to work. Yeah, we cooled off today. Grant, unfortunately, no, we caught no carp today, but we did catch a sucker. It didn't really fight, though. It wasn't the biggest sucker ever, but it was a decent size. But that was the closest thing we came to a carp. Ah, right to that snag again, every time. We still got a little piece on there. If I had just a little bit bigger piece, I think it'd be okay. God, that same snag again. This might be the end, guys. A fossilized sea sponge? That's cool. Whoa, jeez. Oh, that did it. The last rock stole our final worm, guys. What a day. What a day. What a stream. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Enjoying your Sunday with me. It's been a long, fun stream today. 4-hour stream. Lots and lots of fish. Lots of good people hanging out. I love it. We all had a good time. Took care of the trolls. Gonna keep taking care of the trolls. Eventually we'll weed out every troll in the world. Hey, you get skunked sometimes, man. Alright, guys. Hang on 1 second here. Still plugged in. Awesome day fishing. I appreciate every one of you guys, gals, anyone that's in here that's been hanging out, having a good time. All the respectful ones. The rest of you guys that are not respectful, you're going to learn or you're not going to be here. But I appreciate every single one of you guys hanging out, liking the streams. We hit the record today, 400, and I don't even know how many we had today. Probably closer to 500 by now. But awesome. Everyone have a great Sunday evening. Keep those lines tight and check out my channel. You might like a video or two. But we'll see you next time. Adios, amigos. 457. Oh yeah. Thanks, guys. And aloha. Goodbye.